it's Genevieve over at Bergstrom Lexus in Appleton. Right behind me is our very first 2016 Lexus NX 200T F Sport, and I just thought I'd make a quick video so you guys can check out this new car and see what it's all about. Here we go. So this is it, 2016. This specific color on the outside is called Atomic Silver, and it has a black leather interior. You can see the F Sport wheels here. They're a silver wheel, and they've got on the inside of the wheel is like a black painted inside. And then of course on the front, the F Sport grille. The front headlights are not blinking like that in real life. If you're seeing that same thing, it's just my phone that's making it do that. So here is the sides. You can see that atomic silver a little bit more. Kind of move around the back here. It's also got the LED lights in the rear of the car. There's a power lift gate. It's F Sport badging. And then on the inside of this car is the black leather interior. And this is my most favorite color combination that this car comes in. So it's the atomic silver on the outside, black leather on the inside, and all the F Sport has all this white stitching on it as well. And I'll show you here in the back. And then you can see kind of the different indentations in the seat where the new cushioning is. Still has that white stitching in the back as well. So the NX, this is with the nav, and it's the all-wheel drive version, and this car comes really well equipped. It's got memory seating, power windows, power locks, power side view mirrors, power adjusted seats. And over here are some kind of extra things that the car has. Parking sensors on it, which is what this first button is. Blind spot monitor, which lights up in your side view mirrors when someone's in your blind spot. This is a button that power opens and closes the back hatch of the car. This car also has a heated steering wheel. And this allows you to turn off and on the all-wheel drive in the vehicle. And but when you have this button turned on, we can get into a little bit more detail about this in person. But when you have this button on, it locks the car in all-wheel drive no matter what, but only lets you go up to 15 miles an hour in that speed. Here are your instrument panel adjustments for the brightness, trip odometers. Here now. And on the steering wheel, on the left side, you have Bluetooth controls for your cell phone, voice commands for your cell phone, for the radio, air conditioning, climate. These buttons over here are for your radio. Mode will let you jump from AM to FM to satellite. This skips up and down. Oh, excuse me, this is your speaker adjustment, volume adjustment, and this is your skipping up and down to the next radio station or the next track on your CD. This car also has auto mode for your headlights. When it's in auto mode, the daytime running lights will be on in the day, and then the normal headlights come on at night. And then over here are your windshield wipers, and then you also have wipers for the rear of the car as well. Cruise control, still in the same spot that it's always been. And then some other buttons on the steering wheel here that also let you control some information right up here in your instrument panel. The car is also equipped with a navigation system, I had mentioned that before. And it comes with a rear backup camera. It's going to have actually a rear backup camera on it, whether it's got nav or not. It's still going to have a screen here, but this specific car does have the nav. Down here are your climate controls. You have dual climate control, just like in most of the Lexus cars. Heated seats in the F Sport, not air-conditioned seats, because the leather in this car, or the interior of this car, is new Lux. CD changer, CD player, single disc. Controls for your radio. Electronically controlled transmission. You can turn this to the left and make the car into an eco mode that makes it drive in a way that gets you best fuel efficiency. Turn it to the right, it puts it in a sport mode. You can see it says sport right there in the center console. It put it in a sport mode, and that shifts the car to higher RPM to give you a little snappier response and quicker pickup. And you can push this button, it puts the car right back into the normal drive of the vehicle. This other little button that's here allows you to turn off and on your traction control. This feature here is for your emergency brake. This is actually the control for the emergency brake. And you can also have it in an auto mode that when the car goes in park, your emergency brake engages. It also has a feature on it called Park Hold. And when you have this button pushed in, this will engage your emergency brake whenever you push your foot on the brake to stop the car. Not when you're using the brake just to slow down, but say you're going through a drive-through or you're at a stoplight. Once you push your foot on the brake and the car stops completely, the emergency brake engages so you can take your foot off the brake. And then when you put your foot back on the gas, the car engages again and it releases the emergency brake on its own. This is actually the mouse pad now for the navigation system. In other Lexus vehicles, you still had this little armrest right here, but there was a little mouse that you were moving around with your fingers like this and pushing down. So kind of the same thing. You set your hand here, but now you're just moving your fingers around and your fingers are adjusting it. And you can double tap to click things, or you can actually push. This whole little piece actually moves. You can actually push it down. You can tap into each of these corners here, and that just moves the mouse around really quickly. So it's got some really great controls on it that make it a little bit easier actually to move things around up here on the screen while you're driving in the instances that you have to use it. There's also this little mirror that is under here in a little storage compartment. And then inside of here is your armrest and then your storage compartment. And then you have your auxiliary and USB controls and those sorts of things inside of here. Cup holders, of course. Moonroof. SOS button, that's the safety connect feature that is like a 911 button in your car. Moonroof controls, interior lights. And then your rear view mirror still has your home link system on it that you can program up to 3 different garage door openers. Oh, it's kind of hard for me to get that in there. I don't know if you can see those buttons on there. And there's just 1, 2, 3 right here, and you can just program up to 3 different garage door openers right into the rear view mirror of the car. So that's the NX F Sport. I hope you like it. Email me if you got any questions, and I'll make a specific video just for you. Thanks so much.